Hey y'all, welcome back to another fanfic video. Spirit Ghost Man here. And today we'll be reading a Teen Titans fanfic that I made. Note, there will not be any dirty things in here. Just to let y'all know. Anyway, let's get started. A Fan in Crossover Cartoon Universes, Chapter 7, Teen Titans, Part 1. The next day, after saving Cybertron from Cyclonus and his goons, last chapter, we went back to Earth. Cullen said goodbye and gave the bots a group hug. Cullen even gave Danny and Russell a hug. I told them, if you need me, call or text. Then I handed them each a phone that can take and receive dimensional calls and texts. I opened the portal, but before I walked through, Bumblebee asks, So, where are you going next? I said, first home to get some rest, then probably Jump City. Sideswipe said, keep in contact, kid. Strongarm said, obey the rules. I said, Grimlock, keep up the good work. Then I left, closing the portal behind me. I fed Jack Skellingdog some cooked chicken and went to bed to sleep. The next morning, I had breakfast. After breakfast, I called a friend over to look after Jack Skellingdog. The friend was named Fluttershy, a character from 2 chapters ago, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. After I told her what Jack's needs are, okay, you need to feed and water him. Don't worry, he doesn't go to the bathroom at all, even though he's a undead dog. Fluttershy says, okay. Anyway, after I told her about Jack's needs, I opened the portal with the remote and went through it. I ended up in Jump City. I closed the portal and started walking. I walked through to the end of Jump City, where I saw the Titan's Tower. I dialed up my Autobot alien and transformed into my jet form. Flick, pew, pew. When I got there, I transformed back into my robot mode. And timed out. Colin knocked on the door, but it was locked. So I phased through the door using my ghost powers. Then some traps were activated, and I had to get out of there. When an axe came down, I went intangible. Then I saw a shadow in front of me. Then a ghost-proof cage fell on top of me. In the cage, I turned back to solid and said, look, the traps are a bit... are the traps really necessary? The shadow walked closer and said, disable traps. The lights came on and the cage opened. I walked out of the cage, meeting Robin face to face. Robin said, nice job, and who are you? Before I could answer, I fainted. When I woke up, I was in bed in Robin's room. Robin said, sorry for what happened back there. I said, "It's fine. I get used to this all the time." Colin said, my name is Colin Spencer Kirby, but my hero name is Colin Spirit Kirby. Keep in mind, these are fanfic names. Gotta find the second. Robin said, "Nice to meet you. I'm Robin." Colin said, "I'm from another world, and I'm here to join the Titans, even though I'm an adult." Robin said, "Well, if you want to meet the rest of my team, follow me." I said, "Okay, let's do this." First, I met Beast Boy. Beast Boy said, "OMG, you're the new guy." I said, "Yes, and would you like me to show you my powers?" Robin said, "Later, during tryouts." Next, I met Cyborg. Cyborg said, "Nice tech, dude." After I met Cyborg, I met Starfire. Then my Omnitrix glowed a yellow again. Uncatalogued DNA detected. The Omnitrix scanned Starfire's alien DNA. After it was done, unknown DNA sample acquired. Scan complete. Starfire asked, Why did your watch scan me?" Colin said, "My watch is called the Omnitrix, and it scanned you because your DNA is not in the Omnitrix, but it's harmless." Starfire said, "Can you please show me your powers?" I said, "I can only do it during tryouts." Then I met Raven. Raven said, "So, you're the new member of our team, right?" I said nervously, "Please, tell me that you won't hurt me." Raven said, "Promise I won't hurt you," or whatever. Next was tryouts. I used my ghost powers and blasted at all the targets. Pew pew! The Titans were impressed. Next, the obstacle course. I used my Cybertronian alien form and transformed into a Camaro. I drove, avoiding the obstacles. The Titans were shocked and awe. Last was saving some crash dummies from each Titan. I used cheetah powers to get the trial done. Robin said, "Nice job. You aced it." Beast Boy said, "Congrats, you're on the team." Robin gave me a Titan's communicator and said, "Where did you learn that robot alien move?" Colin said, "Maybe I'll teach you sometime, Robin." Later, we had dinner in the ops room. We had tofu, which, I'm not gonna lie, not my favorite. But I didn't want to hurt Beast Boy's feelings, so I just accepted the invitation. After dinner, I told them where I came from and how I got my powers. Explanation time. So, in the first world, I got my powers from a portal accident. Second world, the Omnitrix, got it from a crash site. And the third one, well, you probably know the rest. Cyborg said, "So you made a remote that allows you to travel to other worlds? Can I see it?" I handed him the remote. After the tech show and tell, which I like to call it that, I showed the Titans the pictures of my adventures. Starfire laughed when she saw the pic with me as a pony in both forms. To separate pictures, by the way. Use your imagination. Hee hee hee. At night, Beast Boy showed me to my room. The room was next to Beast Boy's room. So I settled in and then went to sleep. To be continued in part 2. Now for today, I'm going to read part 2. So, buckle your seatbelts. Fan and Cartoon Crossover Universes, Chapter 7, Teen Titans, Part 2. The next morning, I woke up and got out of bed and got dressed and walked towards the ops room. When I got there, I saw Raven on the couch. What is she doing up so early? I thought. Raven didn't see me, so I crept closer in silence. Then I scared Raven with a roar. Was it that lady? Sorry about the long silence, trying to find it. Raven was so scared that she got up and cursed me with her powers on accident. Raven said, I am so sorry. I didn't see you there. Are you okay? And you scared me. I thought you were Beast Boy. Colin apologized. For Raven cursing him. For cursing me. I apologize for Raven cursing me with her powers. The next day, during a hero training, I did target practice, but I realized something was wrong with my ectoblasts. The blasts were purple instead of green, and they were more powerful than the ectoblast. Go figure. I went to Raven's room and knocked on the door. Raven answers the door and says, Hi, how can I help you? I said, Sorry for scaring you the other day. Raven said, It's fine. I'm used to it. And for a second, I thought you were a Beast Boy trying to pull another prank. Colin said, Yeah, I don't mean to be rude, but can you explain to me why my ectoblasts are purple and not green? Raven said, I can explain. And you have some of my powers. Say one now. I said, Can you get rid of the powers? Raven said, No, but I can teach you how to control them with your new powers. Later on the roof of the tower, I was training with Raven. First, we meditated. Azrath Metrion Centos. Then Raven taught me how to turn off my demon powers. That's what I'm calling them. To turn on my demon powers, I use any emotion, happiness, sadness, or anger. Anger is the more powerful one, so you don't, like in the Hulk story, you don't want to see me when I'm angry or whatever it said. Anywho, Raven said, Go on and try a spell or whatever. Colin tried a body switch spell. Poof. Raven said, Will you please switch us back? I'm kind of feeling a little weird. I said, Sure thing, and I snapped my fingers. Poof. Later, we had dinner. We had pizza for dinner, but it was vegetarian pizza since Beast Boy is vegetarian. After dinner, I showed the Titans how my ghost powers work. I said, for my first ability, I'll need a volunteer. Cyborg volunteered. I said, all right, just hold this piece of wood in front of you and stand right. No, the other left. There. I fired a blast of green ecto energy. Pew! And the piece of wood disintegrated upon contact. The next power was overshadowing. So I took over Beast Boy's body and made him do a silly dance. Of course, the chicken dance. Hit the music. The others laughed. At night, I was finishing up building more dimensional phones when I heard a knock. The others, Raven came in. That was quite a performance, she said, after our superpowers talk. I went to sleep. To be continued in part 3, coming soon. And that'll be either this weekend or sometime Friday. I don't really know. Anyway, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Oh, and an announcement I want to make. I'm doing Q&A questions for the cartoon characters I've recently used in all these fanfics. So I'm going to try my best for the character voices that are girls. And another thing on that note, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. My goal is still 100 subs. We'll see you next time. Cyberbot flying out. Ooh.